you guys see one of these in person yet? Check it out. Not huge on the Honda gang, but got a Type R in the house. Oh yeah, guys. Oh, I didn't know Brembos came stock on this. Right on. You doing an exhaust on this? Full titanium?
I think it's the first one if I'm not mistaken, but don't quote me.
I haven't seen it done yet.
Right? I haven't even seen one of these cars yet, so.
So Martin's Porsche is getting a full titanium exhaust too. This is gonna be so sick. It's just kind of tacked on right now, but focus. Hell yeah. Such crazy work here. What's going on, Ecrew? Welcome back to the vlog. I am going to be doing the 5-lug conversion on the S13 today. I'm gonna hang the stock calipers because they are Z32 rotors. The stock S13 calipers aren't going to fit, so I have the calipers for it. I'm just not doing that today. I'm going to hang those up and put the wheels on. Won't have brakes, so before we get all this started, we're going to reposition the cars a bit so the S13 is a little more out of the way and I can just kind of park it until I come back tomorrow or the day after to do the big brake upgrade on the S13. So today is 5-lug conversion. So I know today there are a lot more options than there were, I'm sure, 10 years ago for 4-lug options and wheels. The main reason is that because race car, this is going to be a time attack car, and if you're on the track and something happens, you need to swap wheels. You're more likely to find someone else with a 5-lug. I have been in that situation before. The wheel hubs are going to be stronger. You can run bigger brakes. And am I missing anything? Because race car? Yeah, I think that just about covered it. Comment below if there's any other reasons you guys would do the 5-lug for, but it is a race car. We're gonna do an upgrade here. All right, let's see what this sounds like. Just moved the S13 back. Well, it's good to know that the brake pedal works. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Oh, this thing is beautiful. They both are. Awesome, S13 is in place. This beautiful 240 has moved forward a bit, so now I have plenty of room to work on the car. So I have the rotors and hubs and brakes here, but I'm just gonna be doing the hubs and obviously rotors too, so I can put the wheels back on. Should be great, and these are the new wheels. I think one is flat. These are my drift wheels, as you can see, but I'm gonna let Sean borrow them in the meantime to put on her. Should be pretty cool actually to see the before and after. So in a moment here, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the 5-lug conversion on the front driver's side wheel. I already have all the tools lined out. Full disclosure, I did do the passenger side first to make this kind of an easy, streamlined process. I already know what hiccups I'm going to run into, and all the tools are here, so I'm not constantly getting up. One hiccup I will run into is that the dust shield does need to be cut out. So when I get to that point, Andy's gonna come over here and saw that dust shield for me. And yeah, aside from that, we're pretty much good to go. Let me just find a good little camera angle for you guys. Can you see okay? You know, that's a little nicer. Put a little flashlight here for you guys. So now removing the dust shield. This thing sucks to take off. I was trying to use it with a flathead, but I recommend if you have a chisel and a hammer and some WD-40, that'll make your life a lot easier. Now, a trick the guy showed me for the cotter pin is that, sure, pliers work great, but a wire cutter will actually pull the cotter pin out. You just have to be careful not to like cut it or indent it too much. It just has a little more grip, as you guys can imagine. Hammers work too. Great, so brake caliper and caliper up since I will not be doing that install today. I had to use a breaker bar because these are pretty on there. Unfortunately, I'm pulling. This is not a great angle to do this from. This stud fell out because it was already broken instead of the hub, which is great now that we're doing, you know, the 5-lug hub. We don't need to fix that anymore. So at this point, what you want to do when you're swapping the hubs is there's going to be a washer on the inside of the stock 4-lug hub that you're going to want to stick back into the 5-lug. And that is on the axle nut side. That's what's going to compress it. But I'm going to go ahead and grab Andy now and have him, ask him very nicely to help cut this dust shield for me. Because then I'll clean off the debris and then get this on here, so. So that was Annie who just came and helped me cut this. Sure, I could do it myself, but it is dangerous and these guys are just looking out for me. So thank you guys, and thank you Andy. I want you guys to take this opportunity. Please do me a favor. I know everyone keeps asking, how can we support? How can we support? You can support by following RS Speed. I'll put the Instagram right here. And if you already follow RS Speed and you want to get more involved, go ahead and follow Andy. I'll put that right here. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and use brake cleaner to clean off what was just done and then re-grease the new hub, put the washer in, and we're pretty much good to go. The second time around is a lot easier. Torque wrench, which later on in this build, I do have this written down in my notes to torque accordingly. It does torque at about 200 pounds. I think it was like 192 to 215 foot-pounds of torque. I think 200 is about fine. The impact gun is also plenty fine. I know the haters are gonna hate me for saying that, but just don't over tighten it. I almost did that on the other side. Since I'm not putting the calipers in, I'm going to go ahead and put the 2 brake bolts just back into the knuckle. Therefore, they're there, I don't lose them, and this car isn't going pretty much moving until I do the calipers, so I'm not concerned about losing them either, since it's not threaded. That's about it for the front wheels. For the 5-lug, this one's super easy. This was great. I'm going to throw the wheels up now and then go ahead and do the rears. All right. Cheers, guys. Oh yeah. Ooh, time for new wheels. So here's the before. I don't know if that worked or even looked remotely close. So I just looked at the wheel sizes. These are my 350 drift wheels for the fronts. The rears look like 350 wheels that Sean already had. These are 17s, the other ones are 18s, so they're 2 different sizes. I'm gonna throw these 17s up front though. and he'll just have to temporarily sit on the 18s in the rear. Temporarily sit on all these wheels. We'll get new wheels for the car eventually. Hopefully sooner than later. These wheels are also slightly heavier than the 4 lugs he had. Girls, if you're doing this, I always use my tippy toes and just use my feet for support. If you guys still watching this, I want you to comment, Ecrew, we out here. Wow. I'm gonna stand back and look at this. You guys want to see? Oh. Yeah, this car's gonna look cool. So different. All right, I'm gonna throw the other wheel up and then let's start on the rear. Oh, my face is dirty. Well, Sean just showed up. You supposed to say what up? Hi.
Oh, what up?
So he's gonna go ahead and button up the rear passenger side. I'm gonna go ahead and start doing the rear driver's side. I'm gonna try and time lapse it, but the rears suck. So I may need some help with those back 4 bolts because I don't want to take off the lower control arm or the knuckle at all. So I'm gonna try and hit it with everything still intact. But it is cold, I have my hoodie on, and yeah, so let's just start out this because it's getting pretty late in the night and I like my sleep, but I can tell you guys now that this backside sucks. I'm just now getting the brake caliper off. I'm gonna hang it up by the wire and then it's just taking off the axle nut, removing the rotor, and I'm gonna have to use, not a slide pull hammer, I forgot what the tool is, you'll see it in a second, in order to pull the hub off because it was really stuck on there. Maybe the side will be easier, but that also pulled the rotor dust shield off as well. So yeah, the rears kind of suck in comparison to the fronts, but a little determination and elbow grease, you should be able to get it. This does not want to come off. Sorry guys, you didn't miss much. My face is covered in dirt. Ultimately, I'm just now taking the caliper off the rotor. I'm gonna tie it up, and then the fun begins. Time for the rotor. The rotor didn't come off very easily on the other side. I thought I'd get lucky. Nope, okay.
You want to try that whole thing?
Should have given me a key first. I thought that was my beer for a second.
No, but don't put your feet under it. It's fine.
That means you're just holding everything with my feet.
No, it's gonna fall on your leg, it's gonna mark you.
Oh, you need a shower. Yeah. She needs like...
So bad.
I think we should hold you down. Before you go, hold you down. Breaking here, right?
Dude, I tried to and they stopped me.
I'm surprised, actually.
Dude, you know you put Integra taillights on your S13, right?
Yeah, Integra. That's not decided about liking them.
They're just too clean.
I think they're too clean for the car.
They're too clean for the car.
I think all these wheel bearings are solid, so for sale.
How about you just give them to people?
Probably let them go for $100. I'm not Amelia Hartford.
Oh, flat tire. It's pretty good. Looks like a little dart now. Alright guys, so although the tires are deflated, it is an 18 in the rear, 17 in the front. I know I already mentioned that, but I'm thinking 16s would look best for this. The problem is clearance with big brakes. So please comment below, let me know your thoughts, or if you know of any wheels 16-inch that'll clear the possibly Z32 and or Evo brakes. Comment below. My hands will never look the same again. Yeah, so I'm like half awake now. That literally took all day to do. I'm not complaining. It was great. I enjoy doing this. That is why I do it. I definitely don't see the return of working on my car on this car, any car, for 10 hours a day and then spending 5 to 6 hours editing. I do this for a passion. With that being said, please give this video a like. Remind me why I at least still making videos doing it instead of blasting music, just having fun, because filming does take twice as long. And there is a sick 280Z in the other room that I'm gonna show you guys. Just bear with me because I have no energy right now. On top of liking this, please you guys share the video, share it on like Facebook groups or forums or whatever. It helps me a lot, like a lot. And for those of you who don't subscribe, please. Like, I see you. I know exactly the percentage of the people who watch this video who don't subscribe. Just please subscribe. That is what I ask. Okay? Ote. 280Z. Bye S13 with the 5-lug. Bye Fancy Motors. 280Z. Rain. What are you guys doing? I was trying to create a kiddie pool. Okay guys, this is what I had to show you. I'm sorry if there's water on the lens.
This is a real shop where we actually make money.
This is OEM, like everything. This thing is so clean.
The focus of the attention, you know, there's the 997 Caliper, right? 991
yeah.
S and a Type R. Yeah, you should give it a shot.
And I'm just like focused on this, like, oh my god. OEM paints? What? Alright, it's raining for the first time in God knows how long in California right now. But this is so clean. Oh my god. Normally I'd go into more detail, but I'm like, sleep.